Well, a very warm welcome to the April edition of our Market Wrap. Simon Pintado is my name, representing the Buxton Real Estate Group. Let's get stuck into it. I'm going to fast forward a little bit to May. As of May 1, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but that's why I'm here to tell you. There has been some new legislation that has been taken out across Victoria in relation to properties and how they have to be quoted to the general public. So I'm going to give you a bit of an insight into what actually has taken place and what that actually means for you, the consumer. First and foremost, every single property that has been listed after May 1 needs to be uploaded to the internet or advertised to the public with a price, which is awesome because it's going to give you, the consumer, some clarity around expectations as to what the vendor should be wanting. And also further that, there does need to be 3 comparable sales which are on display and also attached to every single internet listing, showing 3 properties that have been sold within 6 months and within 2 kilometres of the front door of that property. So once again, a statement of information will need to be provided at every single open for inspection. It will be available for you, the purchaser. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you some really good clarity around where the property should actually sit in the marketplace. I think what's going to happen is there's probably going to be a couple of months where the general buyer who doesn't know about this legislation is probably going to be thinking what they've always thought, which is price, end result. That's going to be abolished, I hope, within the next couple of months, obviously, with a lot of properties that are going to be quoted and they're going to be selling either below or within or at that price range that we have specified to the general public. So it's great for you, for the vendor as well. We as agents will now sit in front of you and say, hey, these are the comparable sales and this is why we should quote what we quote. This is what I think that it's worth. That's what we're going to tell the public. So it's going to be great for you, the consumer. Certainly a lot more clarity and transparency around the buying process. And I think it's going to be great for the Melbourne market as a whole. Now, to give you a bit of an insight into what happened during the month of April, the RBA did keep the cash rate at 1.5%. There was an average of about 80% across Victoria in terms of an auction clearance rate. Buxton Bentleigh actually scored well above that with a 96% clearance rate for the month of April. So pretty much every single property that we put to auction has sold either at auction or within a day or 2 following that. But to give you a bit of an idea as to some of the high-end sales, the first one that we had was number 39 Draper Street in Ormond, a beautiful Californian bungalow, fully renovated, which sold for $2,250,000. We had number 4 Box Court in Bentleigh East. That was basically a development site that sold for $1.64 million. And also number 384 Centre Road in Bentleigh, which sold for $1.6 million. So again, much less stock, but some very, very good results in the upper end of the market. What we're going to find, I think, now leading into May and June prior to school holidays and also winter, the deep, dark depths of winter, there is going to be a lot more property coming on within the next 2 months. And then obviously it's going to slow down quite a bit during the month of July before it starts to slowly pick up in August and then ramp right back up into spring. So certainly a lot of confidence out there in the marketplace. Stock levels are still down. Again, I feel like I'm on repeat pressing that button every time I make one of these videos, but buyer confidence out there is very, very strong. And I think all the way up until basically the middle of winter during July, I think that we're going to be finding that the auction clearance rates are going to remain above 80% and that buyer confidence is going to remain at the strength that it has done for the last 12 to 18 months. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I do hope that that's given you a bit of insight into how the market has tracked over the month of April. And if you do have any other questions in relation to what your property might be worth, or perhaps in relation to the new legislation, please, you're welcome to give me a call anytime. And thank you again for watching. My name's Simon Pintado from the Buxton Real Estate Group, and I will see you in the May edition of our Market Wrap. Thank you.